Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Elladan event is finally here and I cannot wait to start testing this guy out. In this video we are aiming to get him to that 5-star level to make sure that we have our full collection ready for the Elrond event next week. Make sure you guys are farming up those elves if you do want to unlock Elrond. Remember, you do need 5 elves at 5 stars in able to unlock him. Now, if you aren't going to be able to unlock him, don't be too disheartened. Make sure that you are still farming those elves so that when that event does come around again, you're going to be ready to unlock him the second time around. Now, I'm not going to make you sit through all of these first 4 tiers of the event, so let's skip straight to the point where we unlock Elladan, and then just like magic, we're going to gear him up. So he's going to be up to level 50, abilities at level 4 for all of them. He's going to be at gear 6. Saving up all of those resources has really paid off. He's nearly at 3,000 power right off the bat. We're going to get stuck straight into tier 5 before we have a look at the chests to get him up to that 5-star level. But now let's get straight into tier 5 here, and it's important to note that for this event you don't have to have him at 4 stars to access this one. 3 stars is perfectly fine. However, you may have to gear him up a little bit to be able to defeat it, because the allies that they give you won't be based on the characters that you currently have, so they could be a little bit weaker than you might want them to be. So make sure that Elladan is strong enough to survive that battle. For me, I have actually been saving up all of my resources since the Arwen event. Everything else has been on the back burner so that I can make sure that these elves are going to be ready for that Elrond event coming up in about 10 days time from the time I recorded this. Once I get Elladan up to that 5-star level, I will have the 5 that I need for the Elrond event, so I will be able to unlock him. I'm not sure if gear 5 will be enough, so I wanted to make sure that I have all those resources to get these elves up to gear 6, just to make sure that I can unlock Elrond. But take note of this event because they are giving you the opportunity to see just how they will operate under the Rangers tag. So if you are free to play, make sure that you do keep farming Halbarad, because he is going to be the leader that you need to put this team together. And I'm pretty sure that they're going to be operating quite well. They'll get you through a lot of the chapters in the game and even compete pretty well in the arena. Now we're going to test our luck on the chest to see if we can get him higher than those 5 stars, but my luck is never that good, so I've budgeted for the 8 chests that you should be able to get away with, because the highest percentage will give you 17 shards, but there is also a chance that you can get 12 shards, which is the second highest chance. If you get a chest with 12, you can still just make it. If you get 2 chests with 12s, you're going to need that extra chest to get you over the line. But there is also a chance that you can get the 810 shards, which will get you right up to 7 stars. I seriously doubt that I'm going to be that lucky. I'm never that lucky. But we'll see what happens here. Hopefully I don't have to go for a 9th chest. While we are going through these chests though, I just want to say a quick thank you to all the community support for this channel. Just understand this is a small channel, so if you could kindly hit that subscribe button, that will really help me out and make sure that I can bring you guys the best possible content, which hopefully will include some 7-star characters in the very near future. I'd love to be able to take these marquee events all the way to the very top. But so far so good. We're hitting plenty of 17s here. Last time I did hit a 29, which allowed me to get away with only 7 chests. I'd love to have some crystals left over, so let's see if we can finish this one off with something big. Looks like we are having to go into that 8th chest now. What are we going to get? Hopefully it's a big number. But no, of course it's 12, but that is perfectly fine. That lands me on 131 shards. That's perfectly fine. We've got that 5-star promotion. let's look at the stats rise. There is quite a boost going from 4 to 5 stars, so if you can do those extra upgrades on your characters, it's really going to put them ahead of the game. Now to tackle tier number 6 of the event for those bigger rewards and also those new green ability mats. We don't know what they're going to be used for as yet, but if they're there for the taking, we're going to take them. One thing I really want you guys to keep an eye on though is this particular matchup here. I think is quite deliberate. Going up against a mixture of Isengard and Mordor, what you can see is they're putting a lot of Banes on the elves here. Now this could be a big clue in one way that you might be able to overcome the elves, because Elrond's leadership ability will not work on a character if they have a Bane on them. Now Arwen is very good at cleansing those Banes. They do have quite a high resistance, so it's not that easy to be putting some of those Banes on them, but if you can, it's really going to slow them down a little bit and maybe just enough to take out some of those elves a little bit faster. So if you have already put a lot of resources into a Mordor team or even an Isengard team, they may be something worth testing out once these elf teams do start showing up around the arena, because it would be interesting to see just how well they hold up, especially Mordor, because they can do a lot of damage very quickly, and I think that is going to be the key in trying to take out some of these elves. Yes, Elrond will be able to revive one of them, but if you can start taking them out pretty quickly, you just might be able to beat them. But that's it for this one, guys. Don't forget, like and sub, you know the deal. We got plenty more Heroes of Middle-earth coming your way. Don't miss out, and we'll catch you in the next one.